Tulsa's Channel 8. You're watching Good Day Tulsa with Keith Taylor, Laura Neal, and Andrew Kosak. It's time for a Good Day Tulsa.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Good Day Tulsa. There's a lot going on today, and some great guests in today. Hall of Fame caliber guests.
Some really exciting stuff. One, we have a lot of winning on the show today. Two, we have some great music on the show today.
Yes, we do.
Three, we have the lovely Laura on the show today. And that really makes the show better every day.
Wow, you're really sucking up today.
Yes, I know. We're going to start by celebrating last night's inductees to the Oklahoma Music Hall of Fame. Now, you can see them in concert today along with the Swan Brothers, and we want to help you get there in style. Check this out. 2 tickets to the concert, 2 T-shirts, 2 Mason Williams CDs, a Jimmy Webb CD, and an induction poster signed by the artist Keith Birdsong. Mason Williams is here. And he's going to is he going to autograph? Is that what I read?
Well,
He's going to perform.
Yeah, he's going to perform. Man.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got confused in that because I saw him out signing stuff. I was like, the man's been crazy. They've been making him sign all morning.
Well, yeah,
he's got carpal tunnel signing.
Grammys, Emmys, yeah, he's something else. And we're going to hear from him coming up here in a few months.
Coming up next, we're going to talk to him about his career, and we're also going to talk with him about his induction last night into the Oklahoma Music Hall of Fame. That's next here on Tulsa's Channel 8.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. It's now 8 minutes after 9 o'clock. Mason Williams, a Renaissance guy, musician, Grammy award-winning composer, poet, Emmy award-winning writer, and artist. And as of last night's visit to Muskogee, he's an inductee now to the Oklahoma Music Hall of Fame. You can see Mason, along with all the other inductees and the Swan Brothers, in concert tonight at the Mavie Center. But guess what? We have got Mason Williams joining us right here on Good Day Tulsa. Tulsa, thanks for coming in this morning.
Thanks. Great to be here. You know, I lived in Tulsa for a while back in the 1961. I played at a coffee house called the Gallery, and I lived on 21st Street in Lewis, just down the street from Utica Square. And it was such a great town.
You said you haven't been able to make it back a lot lately. You're living out west now. When you come back, does everything just kind of fall into place for you?
Well, my accent gets like it used to be, a little more. And I have so many. My sister lives in Oklahoma City, and all my folk singing buddies live in Guthrie, and I see them. Byron, I always see him. And Barry, he's going to play with me here in a few minutes. I see him whenever I can. Well, you know, Oklahoma is like the theme park of my youth. When I come back, I get to be a kid again. Yeah. And not just get to play with all my friends, but I drive out and around and look at all the places that aren't there anymore.
Yeah, or there's things that have grown up around them. I mean, yeah, we were talking about how ORU at one point was way out in the country. Now it's kind of in the middle of everything.
Yeah, man. Yeah. John Hartford, my old buddy, said, vacant lot to be erected here soon.
Well, what's it like being inducted? I mean, we just mentioned the Emmy, the Grammys, but being inducted into your state's Hall of Fame, what kind of an honor is that?
Well, I mean, you know, this is where I'm from, and so to be honored at home is really the best. And so many of my friends are in there. Byron introduced me, and he's in there. He and Vince Gill were inducted last year, I think it was, and so it's all these. Oklahoma's had an amazing group of musicians. I mean, jazz, talented folks. Chet Baker, all these fantastic jazz players, and lots of country, of course, and it's just an amazingly talented. And once someone said, well, you know, you're kind of lonesome out there sometimes. I guess that gives you time to practice. I said, yeah, I guess so.
You know, a lot of people know you for classical gas.
Yes.
But also a lot of folks probably may not know that you were behind the scenes a lot writing for people, the Smothers Brothers, your Dinosaurs, a number of other shows as well. You were talking about some of those a few moments ago. Jimmy Webb, his music played on some of those, so a lot of Oklahoma connections.
Yeah, lots of Oklahoma connections. I played, let's see, I wrote 16 TV shows for Roger Miller. He was a kick, boy, and what a great band. He had J.I., his drummer, was the guy that wrote Peggy Sue and all these fabulous songs, and Thumbs Carlisle was a great guitar player, and I wrote 15 shows for Glenn Campbell, and on those 15 shows there were a lot of Jimmy Webb songs, and so there's all these interconnections that's really great. And Oh, at the Oklahoma City University, the dance department, they do a song I wrote about a three-legged dancer that's pretty good. And so when I come back, there's all these connections, and it's just wonderful to sing songs you had forgotten about, and people say, I request things, go, oh yeah, I remember that. And
we've enjoyed listening to you this morning, and when you guys were warming up, you're talking about Barry, you're going to need a chance to introduce him again to folks in just a few moments.
I will.
Now, before I step out of the way, what are you going to be able to play? Because you play a couple songs for us this morning. What are you playing for us right now?
I'm going to play classical gas, and I'm going to be joined by Barry on the bones. You might want to talk to Barry about these bones.
Come on here, Barry. Now, this is
Yeah.
Barry. Barry plays something called the bones. They really are. As you tell them, they're cow bones. Look at that. That is really cool. It's a rib bone, right?
Just a rib bone out of a cow.
All right, we'll talk to Barry and we'll find out a little bit more about that. First, though, we're going to tell you about the inductee. I'm going to step out of the way, and we're going to listen to you guys play classical gas. The Oklahoma Music Hall of Fame inductees and Swan Brothers in concert tonight, 7 o'clock at the Mabee Center, 7777 South Lewis, 495-6000. Tickets online are at the door. You can also go to mabeecenter.com.
Are you ready?
Yes, sir. Hey, welcome back, everybody. It's 9:26. We've got Mason, and we've got Barry joining us this morning. Of course, Mason, one of the recent inductees, the Oklahoma Hall of Fame, is going to be playing for us here again in a few moments. Appreciate you stepping in. I got to ask Barry that real quickly because we told people we would ask. These bones, you said this has been around for a long time.
Yes, bones were probably invented back before the violin or the fiddle.
As far as being a musical instrument.
Yes, probably 1600s, but they were probably one of the first rhythm
Well, you make it seem easy, though. Then they can't be easy, doesn't he?
Well,
Yeah.
it takes a little practice, just like Mason and the guitar. It's getting the right hand and the left hand down.
Getting them working together, yeah, but it sounds great. And that's another thing, too, you were just talking about. You guys were discussing where you're going to go after the show. A lot of folks you want to meet being back home, so to speak.
Oh, yeah. All my friends in Guthrie. My sister lives in Oklahoma City, and that's just a passel of, that's a good Oklahoma word, a passel
Yes, it is.
of friends and people at OCU, just all over the place. And Mike Settle, who's from Muskogee, I just missed him, but I'll catch him next time.
All right. What are you going to be playing for us right now?
A song I wrote about my childhood heroes, which were the Cowboy Buckaroos in the movies. And these strings and things that you'll hear are MIDI strings. They're digital strings, but I'm live.
I like that.
Live. Okay.
All right. We like it a lot. Glad you guys are here this morning. I'm going to step out of the way. More information here about the Hall of Fame. Tonight's the concert, the inductees, and the Swan Brothers. Tonight, 7 at the Maybe Center, 495-6000. Tickets online at the door. You can also go to maybecenter.com.
Here we go. Waiting for the... I was raised on matinees every Saturday afternoon, looking up at Hoppy, Gina, and Roy.